Coming to you live from 800 Hammond Boulevard, the M Building in Duval. The after lunch before dinner, later than the early show. Give it up for Trey Warren.
Hey everyone, welcome to the early in the evening, later in the day show, TM. We are so glad that all of you came out to our later in the evening, later in the day show. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you're watching, thank you so much for joining us. This is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Man, thank you guys so much for being here. Absolutely thrilled. You, ma'am, how far did you travel to get here?
In the snow, up the mountain and down the mountain.
Wow, absolutely no specific area. She just told me where she came from. Absolutely love it. Hey, listen, with all this going on, have you heard about May the 4th? You know, May the 4th, National Star Wars Day. Here's the thing about May the 4th and Cinco de Mayo. That's the only way I know what day it is. Right? Because if it wasn't May the 4th or May the 5th, I'm at a loss. There are times where Sunday comes up and I'm just like, I don't even know what day it is. So that's the punchline. Hey, listen, Cinco de Mayo, May the 5th. Is it not a coincidence that Cinco de Mayo, May the 5th, happens to fall on Taco Tuesday in the middle of a pandemic called the Corona? Tell me the government's not behind that. Right? Thank you. Listen, I know a lot of you guys have been taking classes virtually, and so a lot of them are on Zoom call, and somehow you still managed to be late to class. I mean, it's not that hard to click accept the Zoom call. Am I right? Some of you guys are going to fail out of school virtually. That's the punchline. Hey, listen, on top of that, I know a lot of you guys had New Year's resolutions to get in shape in January, but with all this coronavirus going around and us having to stay at home and snacks being just right there and the gyms not being open, a lot of you decided to get into shape. Well, now you're a different kind of shape, and that's okay. Love yourself, accept yourself. So, hey, we have a lot of things awesome planned for you on the later than 7 p.m. but earlier than 10 p.m. show. Let's go, baby!
Yeah.
Woo! And once again, I'm always joined by my beloved co-host, Pastor Joel Milligan. Thank you for being here, man.
Thanks, man. Good to be here. Nice shirt.
Hey, likewise.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come on.
Thank you.
Let's go. All right. That's the worst sound.
Hey, listen, we have a lot of fun things planned for this evening. Starting off tonight, we are going to do a new segment.
I'm ready. I can't
called
wait for this.
Off the Cuff. And we have our own theme song. Why don't you sing it, Joel?
Here we go.
Off the cuff, don't you know? Off the cuff,
we will go.
off the cuff. Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum.
So in tonight's Off the Cuff segment, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be calling some random people and asking them off the cuff questions. I'm excited.
Do we have a list of
First up is none other than the Hammond campus pastor, Pastor Daniel Warren.
Oh.
We're going to get him on the line. Hopefully he doesn't ghost us. Give me a second,
Okay.
technology.
DW? We'll get DW on the line.
Hey, welcome to the later than it should be, but not as early as it could be show.
Afternoon.
Hold on, I thought I had my Bluetooth, my headphones paired.
Boomers, am I right? Hey,
Come on. Rookie mistake.
we have a couple of questions for you on our segment called Off the Cuff.
Okay.
So just be prepared to answer. First question: When you brush your teeth, do you wet the toothbrush and then put on the toothpaste, or do you put the toothpaste on and then wet the toothbrush?
All right, so this is a big debate in my house between my wife and I.
Oh, we don't need to get into that. You just.
I wet the toothbrush, then I put the toothpaste on.
Oh, okay.
I have never done that.
Never in my life have I done that.
Toothpaste always
I know,
first.
I'm weird. Here's what happened in elementary school. It would wash off. The water would wash the toothpaste off the toothbrush. So I figured I'll get the toothbrush wet first and avoid the issue.
Were you washing your teeth with a pressure washer?
Once.
All right, and then I need you to finish the lyrics real quick. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling.
Fine.
Oh,
22, Taylor Swift.
22!
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Yeah,
It's okay. That's why you're the campus pastor and I am not. Last but not least, what happened to the number 1 pencil?
it still exists.
Does it?
It has to deal with the thickness of the lead.
He probably has a number 1 pencil.
I know.
I do not, but they exist and art specifically would use them. So.
Well, now we know. Now we
Good
know.
answer.
Thank you
Good
for sharing.
answer.
Hey, listen, thank you for joining us for Off the Cuff and the later than it should be, but not early as it could be afternoon tonight show.
All right. Glad to oblige.
Yeah.
Glad to help.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Off the Cuff. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Hey, listen. For you, what if you're at a gas station, what is your go-to pick-me-up? You're hungry, you need a little beverage. What are you getting for a little pick-me-up?
Beverage or food?
Both. Like,
A little bit of both.
yeah, you need
know.
a snack and you need something to wash
You're
it
on
down
a road
with.
trip.
Diet Dr. Pepper
Okay.
Oh, good choice.
It's the sweet one.
and the beef jerky,
Really?
Oh.
peppered.
Huh.
Coming home.
You know, I would have not guessed either of those for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a carnivore.
I love it. Hey, listen, I do have a couple more questions. Number 1, I need you to finish the lyric. Are you ready for this? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling.
22.
Hey!
Got it!
Do you have the melody? Like, could you sing it if I asked you to?
Come on.
No, but I had Connor in the room.
Oh, cheating. Wow. I don't know about you.
I'm feeling 22.
There you go. And then last but not least, do you think we landed on the moon?
You mean like we as Americans or us talking right now?
What I mean by whenever it was the space race to get to the moon, did we actually land on it?
Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin,
Yeah.
I believe we
1969.
landed on the moon, and I believe the Earth is a sphere.
Okay, so it's not flat.
No.
Okay. Thank you for joining us on Off the Cuff. That's
Definitely, man.
pretty much all we had to.
In fact, the one reason I believe we landed on the moon is I was using my telescope last night, and I saw the American flag up there.
Did you really?
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I own an acre of land up there.
You did what?
I own an acre of land up there.
That's pretty awesome. You
Yeah.
got like a plaque that says that?
I do.
Trey Moore?
I don't know if it's actually real or not, but
Was it authenticated
yeah.
by the Moon Society?
Yep, by NASA.
Do you know we're building a space station that's going to orbit the moon?
Whoa, I didn't know
It's
that.
called the Gateway.
And isn't Tom Cruise producing a movie out there or something like that?
On the moon?
Out in outer space, he's producing a movie
Is there anything he can't do?
with Elon Musk.
Wow. What? All right. Hey, Paul, thank you for joining us on Off the Cuff. Have a great day.
All right.
Tell the family we love them.
Peace.
All right, Trey, who we got next?
Up next, we have Josh Evans, family pastor out at Oakleaf. So it's gonna be
Oakleaf represent.
Oakleaf represent. So it's gonna be good. Hey, Pastor Josh, how are you? Long time no see.
I know, man. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good. Hey, listen.
Hey, before we get started, could you find a stranger? It looks like you're in Home Depot. Could you find a stranger to wave at us?
Yes, for sure. I'm you do me a favor? Could you just wave at these guys on screen? There you go.
Hey!
Oh, I did it.
Boom. I love
You're the
it.
man.
Before we get into some of these questions, I want to tell you, your beard looks incredible.
Thank you. It's my quarantine beard.
Well, it looks good, and it needs to go post-quarantine because it looks amazing. Does your wife like it?
It's getting a little too long for her taste.
Okay. Hey, listen, a couple questions. First off, number one, you're a big Duke basketball fan. Who would be your all-time best Duke basketball player? Like, if you I'm picking one player in a one-on-one game from Duke, who would it be?
Jay Williams.
Really?
Hands down. My favorite college basketball player of all time.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting that.
I believe didn't he miss a free throw in the NCAA tournament against Indiana, and Indiana ended up beating them?
Indiana, 2002. I believe it was the Elite Eight.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, that was a difficult time for me.
so I need you to finish these lyrics. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling.
I'm terrible at music, man. It's not my thing. Ask me anything but music.
I'm gonna sing it, and I want you to finish it and see if you can finish it. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling.
Can I poll somebody?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, from the Home Depot?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
I got my man Alex here. He's a music fan. He can help me out.
But
I don't know about music lyrics. He's gonna help me out, right?
okay. Ready?
What's up, Alex?
Music lyrics.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling. I'll sing it. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling.
Mighty fine. I don't know.
Yeah,
Pull a stranger.
yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling mighty fine.
Pull a stranger.
Dude, I don't listen to like any music.
Find a person in the aisle. Ask them.
I don't know about you. You want me to ask some random person?
Yes.
Please.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. We'll find somebody here on the next aisle. These people do not look like.
Find a teenager.
it's all a bunch of old people that are around right now. So, and they all have masks on. I don't know who to ask. Oh gosh. Alright, so here we go. Let me see. Hey, could you help me do something real fast? These guys called me on a call and I'm doing a music challenge. I'm terrible at music. You like music? I'm terrible. Sorry, but you're gonna help me out, right?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up?
We gotta finish this lyric, okay? He's gonna say it or sing it, and we have to finish this because I can't figure it out.
All right, ready? First of all, what's your name, bro?
Hey,
Nate?
yes.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm Trey. Ready? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling.
Frisky. I'm guessing that's not right.
Bro, I'm gonna give it to you anyways. It's
There you
Taylor
go.
Swift 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Oh, thank you, Nate. You're
Thank you,
awesome.
Nate. You're the man, bro. That was it. That was it, bro. You killed it, man.
Alright, I hope that helped you.
Thank you for joining us on Off the Cuff. You're the best.
You're awesome.
Word up, man.
All right, Josh. See ya. Hey, thank you for joining us for Off the Cuff. Let's give it up for the Groots, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, our first guest, our only guest really for the evening.
I'm really excited about this.
I'm
guy.
excited. He is a legend here at Trinity. You know him, we know him, you love him, we love him. Let's give a warm welcome, a warm later than it should be in the afternoon, but oh my goodness, I'm still eating ice cream anyways. Andrew Core! Andrew Core! Good to see you. Welcome to the show. how you been?
Man, it has been a ride.
Has it?
It has been a ride of emotions, a ride of. It's been fun.
Yeah, well, we're glad you're here. I love the hoodie, by the way.
Thank you. Represent.
It has been seen on our worship stage on Sunday mornings, and shout out, he leads worship, does an incredible job. I have a couple of questions for you that you're here. First of all, it is really good to see you. I don't know if we've told you that already.
It is great to see everyone here in the audience, too. In this time, we need to see people.
Absolutely. Also, I don't know if we planned this, but we are all three wearing green.
Oh my God.
Look at us.
We've done this once before, Joel.
Yes, we have.
And there is documentation of it on Facebook.
Yes, there is. It was in a staff meeting. There was like 8
Yeah.
people that decided to wear maroon one day. Anyways, listen, how's quarantine life?
Man, it's good. I just bought a house, me and Lauren, and we have spent a lot of quarantine getting it ready, decorating, doing the odd projects, and getting the yard up and nice, and so transitioning into living on your own life.
And if I'm not mistaken, you've had a couple items come in from like either Amazon or like IKEA, and you've started to put them together, and then the last piece that you're going to put on or whatever was completely messed up.
So this is why I do not do online ordering. So we ordered this really cool bench. Make sure I pronounce it. That bench, like that you sit on.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it came in cracked in half. We got the 2-day shipping on it and everything. And then, long story short, waited 2 weeks for the replacement. That was wrong. Waited another 2 weeks and got an email saying, "We'll have it to you by September." And Papa wasn't happy, so I called and we got the new one yesterday. And it's put together. It looks really great.
Awesome. Hey, since we're all quarantined, we've all been binging way too much TV, more than I think a healthy human should. What is your new favorite show right now? If you had to pick one that's like, you need to go watch this ASAP.
Listen, I took the recommendation from my cousin Kayla and went and watched Outer Banks.
You know what that means? Hey, listen, so you got a recommendation from your cousin.
Yeah. Outer Banks. It's on Netflix. It's a good one. Always watching The Office, though. The Office is my go-to.
That's a repeatable
and that 70
one.
Show. That's my show.
Also very good. All on Netflix, by the way.
All on Netflix. Shout out Netflix.
Shout out Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, get a free 7-day trial.
That's right. Use the promo code Dexter and you'll get it.
Not true, but go for it anyways. Hey,
is that your middle name?
That is my middle name. A lot of people question that from my Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Dexter is my great-great-grandfather's first name, and it's my middle name. No relation to Dexter's Laboratory or the massive killer Dexter from Netflix. Another shout out to Netflix.
Joel, do you have any show that you need to watch this?
Okay, so this is not on Netflix. It's actually on Amazon Prime or YouTube TV.
Okay.
It's on either one. It's a documentary called When We Left Earth. It's all about the Mercury and Gemini missions leading up to the Apollo missions, and just talks about our pursuit outside of the universe. So it's really good. 6 different episodes. I've watched them all a couple of times, and I have a feeling you guys will never watch them, but they're really just great. It takes us all the way through the shuttle missions.
Hey, so Andrew, no, not to belittle what you're saying. I really do. For those of y'all who don't know, one of my good friends, Joel, is a huge space guy. Absolutely loves space, all about it. So we love you for it.
Little known fact, I actually went on a field trip with my daughter to Kennedy Space Center.
First time, right?
First time ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was an emotional roller coaster ride.
No roller coasters there, though.
No.
Okay.
But they did have the Discovery shuttle. You could see it. It was there.
Did you walk in
and
it?
Atlantis was there. Yes.
It was underwater?
No,
Milo.
Flash.
Okay, yeah. All right, I didn't know what Atlantis you were talking about. Okay, that makes sense. So,
But anyways, back to our guest.
Yeah.
Enough about me. Enough
So,
about
Andrew,
see you guys later. When we left Earth.
You lead worship. You're really
I try.
good at it. No, you do. And we have a question for you. Since we are quarantined, I feel like a lot of us listen to a ton of music right now. What is, if you could give a recommendation, your favorite worship song that stays on loop right now in your house or in your car or whatever?
Oh man, this is gonna make me look really bad because I trashed it when it first came out.
Okay.
Rattle by Elevation Worship.
Yeah.
Is me and Lauren's go-to in the car. Even when it hits, if that's the stone, we fist pump. it gets us hype.
Yeah.
And I was trashing it when it first came out.
Yeah.
But either that one or We Praise You by Brandon Lake.
Okay.
That's a very
both really good
very
ones.
good one.
Rattle by Elevation. They're both on iTunes and they're both on YouTube. You can go check those out. Really good
Really, really great
recommendations.
songs.
Can we expect a cover of those from you anytime soon?
Oh, man. You will hear very soon, if you tune into any of our other online platforms, you'll hear The Blessing sung by your very own Joey Contois.
Shout out,
He's going
Joey.
to be doing that again for our main worship service. But I don't know. As soon as Rudy gets back involved or if I have anything to say about it in main service, we will be popping those out.
Playing some Rattle. We were expecting it.
Hey,
So,
have you guys heard that song Jailbreak?
oh my gosh. So, little side
I
story.
hate that song.
Let
Let me tell.
Okay, yeah, you go
All right,
for
so
it.
Joel, back when I used to lead worship in youth, Joel came
Shout
up-
out.
I was very, very okay with singing any song, doing whatever. Joel came up to me one day, was like,
We were
hey.
doing revival weeks.
Yeah, he goes, hey, have you
I
heard the
was
song?
dead serious.
He said, have you heard the song Jailbreak? And then I laughed in his face and said, I'll never sing that song ever. So now it's like an inside joke between all of us. Hey, you gonna jailbreak this week? And I'm like, never, ever.
We were all in the room and he suggested it. Andrew laughed. We all stayed quiet. I've never seen a more defeated
Yeah,
Joel.
it's
in
like
my-
I took his heart and just crumbled it and threw it on the ground.
YouTube it right now. Jailbreak. Go check it out.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right. So, like a bunch of our students, they're trying to figure out what is my spiritual gift and how can I use it to serve the church. You're like, okay, we just got really serious. This is like the only serious question we have for tonight.
Okay.
How did you start to get involved in worship? It wasn't like okay, I'm 3 years old and I know what I'm doing for the rest of my life is doing this. It was a very different path that you took. So kind of just tell the students who are kind of figuring out, like, what am I supposed to do? You know what that means? Dance party! All right. Kind of explain to the students how you got to where you are today.
Man, how much time do I have?
You got about 30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds. It's going to be a major shout out to Joey Contois, y'all's worship leader.
Shout out Joey Contois.
I took guitar lessons, long story short. Guitar lessons when I was very young, stopped doing it. And Joey approached me and my senior year to play in senior chapel, and I blew him off. And then the Holy Spirit got a hold of my heart, did senior chapel, was scared to death, but I have not stopped playing guitar since and using those kind of gifts and talents for the Lord. And then got into worship leading one night when Joey Contois, again, called out sick out of a rooted service, and I had to step up, knees shaking and all. But it started something that the Lord was working on my heart, and now I get paid to do it, so it's pretty great.
That's awesome. And I remember the first time you led worship, we were at Trinity Youth Camp.
Man,
And there was the guy who was leading the worship there at the time, and he got sick.
yeah.
And we asked you to lead. And I remember you were in our cabin where all the
Scared to
staff
death.
members were saying, like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. And we
Yeah.
were like, bro, you got this. You did it. And it's like, afterwards, you were like, I'm going to do this like for the rest of my life.
Mhm.
It was so good, so powerful. Do you remember the first
Yeah.
song you led?
Yeah, it was Only King Forever, and I still have the video of it on my phone.
Yeah.
And I sped it up to double time, so every kid was like, you are the only king. Yeah, I was so nervous. I made the song so fast. But I'm telling you, he's right. At the very end of it, I knew I botched it, but I knew I was obedient, and the Lord gave me this, I'd say, calling. It was just such a piece of this is what I should be doing, and this is what I love doing. And so never be afraid to obey what the
Yeah.
Lord is asking you to do.
That's awesome. And in fact, you mentioned a person kind of throughout these questions named Lauren, who is your fiance.
Man, she is.
She is your fiance, and y'all were supposed to get married.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
When? When was the
June
original?
13th. Well, June 13th, and since this whole quarantine thing,
Right.
there was a prospect for us to get married last weekend. That fell through, so
So you're not
Joel's
married right
heart-
now?
I'm not
Okay.
married right now. Like Joel's heart was thrown to the ground, but we have moved our wedding date on to July 26th.
Okay, so July 26th is the new date. She's in the audience,
Yes,
by the way.
Yes, sorry.
She's the blonde girl in the front row.
The beautiful blonde
yes,
girl in the
beautiful
front
blonde girl in the front row. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
So July 26th, we're excited for you. We're happy for you. We want to see pictures. It's going to be great. We are looking forward to it. We're happy for you guys. Let's give it up for Andrew Carr.
you.
What an incredible guest tonight. So happy for you. Hey, listen, we are in a little bit going to bring on Lauren to the show to play a little charades. So stay tuned. It'll be a fun time. But again, Andrew, thank you so much for being on the show. Let's give it up for the Roots, everybody. The Roots.
All
right, hey, we're going to play a little charades on the Later Than It Should Be, but Why Am I Still Eating Nachos show. My first guest is going to be my partner. You know him, you love him. One of my best friends, Pastor Joel Milligan.
Hey!
Let's give it up.
Was I supposed to
You come out that way, but it's okay. It's okay.
Hey.
We're going to sit right here. Hey, listen. Next up, you know him. You just got to know him actually a little bit better. We love him. It is none other than Andrew Carr. Let's give it up for Andrew. All right. Yeah. And then you've heard about her, but you haven't seen her yet. His fiance, none other than Lauren Kilpatrick / Future Okay. Hey, we're gonna play some charades here. Here's how the game works. You're gonna come up here. You're gonna pick a number. Listen to the audience. They're gonna yell out 4, and then you pick out 4 or something. So you each get 30 seconds per person to act out whatever is on the card. Now I haven't seen these. I have not. Promise on my life. I have not seen these cards. So I'm gonna go first. Joel's gonna try to guess. And if we get the point, that's 1 point, obviously. And then one of y'all go first, and then we go back and forth until the final round. One person from each team is gonna pick the same card and act it out together. Make sense?
Makes sense.
All right.
Got it.
Sounds good. So, what number should I pick? 5! I heard 5. 5 from the audience. Let's see. All right.
Who's timing?
30 seconds on the clock. All right, we got a timer ready. We good, crew? We good at all? All right, I think we're good. Here we go. All right, ready? 30 seconds. Starting now.
Taylor Swift eating cereal. Watching, doing a camera reel, fishing, lightsaber, Star Wars.
Yes, thank you.
That was it.
Yeah, Star Wars.
What was this?
That's
Film.
It's a movie.
Film.
I thought you were eating cereal like
No,
James Harden.
Who
I
eats
was
cereal like
tracking
this? Me. Oh my goodness, Star Wars, yes, but we
right.
still got it. We're still good. Who's up?
Yeah,
Who's up?
Lauren!
All right, let's go,
Yeah.
Lauren. Let's go, Lauren.
All right, baby.
All right.
All right, pick a number, Lauren. Audience, do you have anything?
6! I heard 4.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Come on, you got this.
All right.
Seatbelt. Car.
Do you have to say the whole thing?
Hey, you're not allowed to talk.
Oh
Can't
my
touch.
gosh. Come on. Seatbelt. Putting on your seatbelt.
Yes.
Wow.
Who wrote these?
Come on!
Jimmy, was that
That's because we won.
you? All right, Joel.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
What number?
Let's go.
Hey! Yes!
8! Give me 8!
I think it's 8. There we
I'm
go.
at 8 again.
Whoever's yelling that, can you please leave? All right, thank you, security. Thank you, Tim.
Okay, this one has some stuff scribbled out on it, so I don't do the scribbled out part. Is that right? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Ready?
Ready.
Timer ready? Okay.
Tiger King.
Yes! Woo! We represent!
Bye, baby.
Why is it only 3 claws?
I'm a T-Rex.
All right. All right, give me a number.
it.
Give me a number.
I think you should do 7.
I heard 1.
7.
Okay. All right, you ready?
You're ready.
Starting timer now.
Bowling.
Let's go! What is happening here?
I'm just gonna say the name.
No.
All right. All right. So now we get to pick somebody from each team to go up here and pick a number, and this is actually a winner. This is a win or lose type situation. You ready to go?
Got it.
Yes.
You were like spot on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you and Andrew
Oh, we do
go
it together.
All right, so
Yes.
we need a number. Number! I heard 4.
You got it. You got it.
A lot of angles to go on this one.
Ooh.
You know
Okay.
Clue in.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Am I-
starting.
Is it on the
I
thing?
bent it. It's good.
I can't see it from here.
All
All right.
right.
Ready, set, go.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Praise and worship. Worship.
Playing the guitar.
Praise and worship. joining us. Thank you to our amazing loser guests, Andrew and Lauren. Next time, just kidding. We love y'all. We love you guys. This has been, what's the name of the show?
The afternoon lunch early show before breakfast.
Afternoon Delight. Hey, thank you for joining us. Y'all are the best.